Live. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna give myself a minute to figure out what I'm gonna do here. Try to keep up with comments and stuff. I wonder if my live will show up on here. Nope. It doesn't. Hey, how are you? Creative Redundancies. I just thought I'd go live to share some updates and stuff with you guys. I was gonna do it from my computer, but I couldn't get my audio to work, so I'm on my phone right now. I'm trying to see if there's a way. CR in the house. Trying to see if there's a way for me to find. Good morning. How is everybody? Trying to figure out how to. Thanks. That's why I went live right now. I want to talk about the different things.
Went live right now. I want to talk about.
There we go. There we go. Now I can see some stuff. I want to talk about some channel updates and some things that we're doing with the channel because I hit 1,000 subscribers, which was one of my goals for the giveaway. And then with the new changes and stuff, from you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I hit the 1,000 subscribers. We met that goal. I'm like 700 hours shy of the 4,000 hours of watch time, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. They could probably, because I only got 2 days to come up with 700 hours, which I don't think I'm gonna make. But you know, I got my 1,000. It won't be long for me to get those 700 hours, and I'll be back in the partner program probably before they're even processed my kicking me out. So that's really cool. Jeep Things Outdoors, how's it going? Fred, welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of great channels in here today. Yeah, but as you guys know, I have a new video every Sunday and Thursday, and so today, instead of having a video, I thought I'd go live for you guys and share some updates with you. If you guys got any questions, I'll answer some of your questions. And yeah, I'm excited to be live. I actually get to talk to you guys. Always good. Thank you so much. That's one of the things that I can't believe the support I'm getting. I went from like little over 500 subscribers to a little over 1,000 subscribers, and I haven't gotten one mean comment. I haven't gotten any haters, trolls, none of that. Everybody's been super supportive. There's just one person that gives me a thumbs down, or every once in a great while I'll get one thumbs down. But other than that, the support I've been getting is just unreal. Even with my Facebook, my blog, my website, everything has just been total support. I couldn't be happier. I have some of the best subscribers in the world. You guys know that the whole mentality of this channel is to create a pack of like-minded people that can learn and grow together. And the stuff that I've learned from you guys is amazing. The live shows, bro. Uh-oh. The live shows, maybe I should get off quick. No, I don't bring them. I don't care. You know, even a bad view is still a view. I need them 700 hours. Create is my middle name. Yeah. He's always creating something. Yeah, but okay, so another update is a lot of you guys ask about my dog all the time. You got, how is Mora doing? You know, you want to see her in the channel more. And so what Caroline decided to do is Caroline got her bark box. It's like the subscription box every month, and then she gets dog toys. And so we're going to do a video every month for BarkBox. That way you can kind of get a month by month update on my dog, because I get a lot of questions about her. And we're waiting for springtime when it's a little bit warmer out before we take her out camping with us. But we do take her on walks, and she does run the trail. I use paracord, and so she can run a little bit, run a little ways without her running away, because she is a German Shepherd, so they do like to run. Do a weekend or a day hike. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Another thing is Tuesday night lives. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I met a lot of great people. I met a lot of you through live streams too though. So I guess when it comes to going live, you get the good and the bad. How's it going? Yeah, my channel's growing. I can't believe the pack I'm getting. You know, you guys are amazing, and you guys comment with to each other if you guys have any advice for one another. You guys are really good at commenting and sharing your opinions with each other. You're really good at educating me, you know, if I have questions or if I have something that I don't know all the answers to. I really learn a ton from you guys. And yeah, so the giveaway, I'm giving away that Tops Bob. If you haven't entered, make sure to go check out that video and enter that giveaway. And hey, how's it going? And make sure to enter that giveaway. You got 2 days left. And then Gleam will pick a winner. And then I'll ship out the Tops Bob. It's actually right here underneath my desk, so I don't lose it. Well, so here it is, still in the package. Tops Bob. It's even got the warranty card and everything. Well, I'll be giving that away on the 20th, and that's the last day that I'll probably be in the YouTube Partner Program, is the 20th. Get some of your usual folks to be mods on your live shows, and they can help police the room. Yeah, maybe in the future. I don't go live enough. Like, usually just once every couple months I'll do a live, just to kind of update you guys and get in touch and see what you guys are thinking. It is a really nice knife. The Tops Bob, I own one as well, and I've been using mine for years, and I really enjoy it. The only thing is that Shango notch on the pommel. Not a big fan of the Shango notch, but the knife itself is a really good. It's a really good knife. Yeah, and then yeah, it's I can't believe the support I'm getting. All the nice comments, all the good feedback. Like I said, I don't have any trolls. I don't have any haters. Waiting on comments. Yeah. Yeah, going live, it's stressful. I'm scared I'm going to screw up or something. Friday Night Live things, yeah. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I try the best I can. What I try to do to make my channels different than a lot of other channels, because I didn't have training in any of this. It's just me. You know, I study on books and YouTube and everything. You know, I didn't have like this growing up. My parents would go camping in like camp resorts, but they never really went out into the woods and do what I do. And I had to learn on my own. And so I usually turn to YouTube when I have questions and stuff, but the answers aren't always on YouTube. And so by having my own channel, I'm able to ask the questions myself, and a lot of you guys have the answers. Or I can share my knowledge and my opinions, and then you guys share your knowledge and opinions, and we can find a much better way of doing things. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. I get so many great comments. And with clothes, yeah. My channel is informative. I try to be as informative as possible. Yeah, learning yourself is not easy. You know, I've made lots and lots of mistakes, and even though I can accomplish things, there's probably a better way of doing it, and that's where you guys come in. That's where you guys show me a much better, a much easier way of doing things, I know I've shown you guys some better and easier ways of doing stuff myself, just because I've done it a completely different way than the traditional way, we'll call it. But yeah, you do it all in one take. I try to do it all in one take too. I don't like the jump cuts. I think they look. I don't like the way they look, and so I do try to do it in one take. But what happens is I'll do one take and then not like it, and then have to stop and then do another take and then another take. And pretty soon I'm 2 hours deep. It is a great way to. I love YouTube for getting information. Another thing I try to do is we do have a great community. The whole outdoor community on YouTube, not just my channel, but the whole outdoor community on YouTube is really, really awesome. I really get along with a lot of people here on YouTube. How often am I actually find time in the woods? Yeah, it's hard, especially I have my son and I have the house I have to take care of and I have a lot of responsibilities. But I try. Moving forward, since I have the channel, I'm gonna try to do one overnighter a month. So even if I can just get out for an overnighter, I didn't get out last month, but I'm gonna try to get out this month. I did go on a hike. There's some land. The hardest part for me, because I have weekends off, so I can just pick a weekend and go. I can go Saturday to Sunday because I have my son every Friday, Saturday, and then so when Caroline has a Saturday off and she can watch my son, uh, I'll go Saturday, Sunday. The hard part for me is finding land where I can do the things I do, like a lot of the campsites are closed in the winter, and that's been my issue now. Because I used to have state land that I would go to, but the state land got harvested 2 winters ago. They just cut down everything and just butchered it. And there's not much left for me there. And so I've been trying to find a place where I can go where I have water source and I have deadfall to start fires with and everything. And so, and I found a chunk of land that you can go and you can primitive camp and disperse camp all year round, but I've never been there before. And so I'm going to go and I'm going to scout it out. I'm going to see what I can do, and it should have a lot to offer. And if it does, that's going to be the place that I'm going once a month, every month for the rest of this year. Doing it yourself, we all teach and learn from one another. We do. I've learned a lot from you guys. Like I can't stress that enough. Like there's been a lot of, like I did a wool video, and there was one guy that was all like, you're right, but, and he just listed all this other stuff, and I was able to, with the knowledge he had, I was able to research, because there was a lot of things he said that I had no idea anything about, and so I was able to research it and learn even more because I knew the right questions to ask, and that alone is worth a ton. And yeah, the outdoor community on YouTube is really huge and great way to get new friends as well. Yeah, I've made a lot of really good friends. Everybody in the chat room is a really good friend. I recognize everybody in here. You've all left a lot of comments on my videos, on a lot of multiple videos. You guys are, I really enjoy all your guys' company. And the other thing is that's when I first started YouTube, being on camera was really hard. Like I wasn't very good at being on camera. If you go back to my old videos, you'll see. And now that I see when I'm talking to the camera and I see all you guys, like I know that you guys are going to comment. I know that you guys are the ones that I'm talking to. I'm not just talking to a hunk of plastic with some glass on it. I'm talking to you guys, and it's made me really a lot more comfortable on camera. It's made me a lot more comfortable going live because I know that you guys are going to be there, and I know that we're all together in this. It's not just me alone anymore. And yeah, it is a great community. Yeah, I get a lot of comments in different languages, and I use Google Translate to see what people are saying, but I can't do that in live. I don't know how I'm gonna communicate with you. I'm sorry, Ozzy Shooter. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, the other thing too is I don't have like a genre. Like I'm not a bushcrafter, I'm not a backpacker. I just try to mix them all together just to enjoy the woods, just to try to be as comfortable as possible when I'm out there. And that kind of separates me from everybody else too, cuz I'm not a prepared mind 101. I'm not a Manus Outdoors, Will from Manus Outdoors. You know, I'm not a bushcrafter. I'm not a prepper. I'm not a rev hiker, ultralight backpacker. Uh, I'm not a shug who just does hammock camping. I kind of do it all. I'm diverse in that matter, and that diversity really helps me come up with better ways. You know, like my how to set up a hammock has really taught me a lot about how to set up tarp configurations that are actually a lot more comfortable than others. And so there's a lot that goes into being outdoors. And I didn't pick just one niche, you know. Be yourself, it's working. Thank you so much. I do. I try to be myself and I try to do the best I can. That's another thing is when I do gear reviews, a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of really great stuff out there. And hello, Dark Matter. Hello, TJ Woodworking. There's a lot of great reviews out there, you know, and a lot of people they hold up a knife and like this is an awesome knife. And then there's another knife and they're like this is an awesome knife and this is an awesome knife and this is an awesome knife. And we all understand that there's a lot of awesome knives out there, but what does one have over the other? You know, and that's why when I review even like my sleeping pad review, I compared it to the X-Therm, and I try to do comparisons, and so that when people are watching my video and I say that it's awesome, I'm not just saying it's awesome. You guys can literally see the pros and cons of this one, how it compares to that one, and you guys can make up your own mind of what it is that you guys are looking for, and you can get the best value for what you're investing in. And I try to do that the best I can. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all you guys' support. TJ Woodworking's in the house. I'm a little behind on comments. I keep rambling on about stuff. Dark matter, being outside is my safe place. Yeah, mine too. I I love being out in nature. The I'm out in bear country, and yeah, the twig crafting. That's funny. Yeah, the being out there, you know, a lot of people because I've encountered bears. I live in bear country. I live in Minnesota, and I camp up north because up north is where all the natural woods are, and which is bear country. You have to worry about black bear. There are no grizzly bear, but you have to worry about black bear and coyotes, and sometimes there's a rare mountain lion. Badgers. Badgers are pretty mean. They're aggressive. But you know, you encounter these things. I've never seen a mountain lion, but the other ones I have. And people get all scared and terrified, and they don't want anything to do with you. You know, if you can just stay calm and say, "Hey, I'm here," they'll take off. They don't want anything to do with you. And it's the experience of being out there and knowing that and feeling confident in that that really helps you enjoy the outdoors a lot more. I'm getting ready to head out to the woods to cook some trout. That'd be good. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, Wayward Crow. Bear and wolves. Yeah, wolves. I've never seen a wolf. Shug, he's seen a wolf. Shug, he's a Minnesota YouTuber as well. He likes hammock camping. If you guys don't know who he is, you should check him out. He's funny. Uh, yeah, wolves. We get timber wolves every once in a while. There was a timber wolf that got hit by a car not that far from my house. It was 6 feet. It was a 6 foot wolf, timber wolf, 6 feet long. It was just a monster. I can't believe how big them things get. And they hunt in packs. You know, they're almost as big as a bear, and they hunt in packs. Like it's terrifying, but yeah, yeah, I know they shouldn't be down this far. The only thing that we can think of is either the Canadians are pushing them down, which isn't usually the option, or there hasn't been a lot of predators in Minnesota. The coyotes kind of were scarce there for a while, and now all of a sudden the coyotes and the wolves are coming down. And so we don't know if they're chasing the food down because there hasn't been a lot of predators recently. And so they're finding all the big fat squirrels and rabbits down here. But yeah, they shouldn't be this far south, especially where I live. I live in like the middle of Minnesota, and they shouldn't be this far. So they're either chasing food or they're getting chased down here. And yeah, I don't know. It's not scary though. Like they're well fed. There's lots of critters around here. Thank you so much, TJ Woodworking. Yeah, I do the best I can. I try my hardest to make sure that I have a channel that you guys can come to and not only feel comfortable with what I'm saying, but going down in that comment section, leaving comments and sharing. At the end of every single video, I say make sure to share your knowledge and your questions in that comment section. And I really truly mean that. We can all learn so much if we just all communicate and learn together. We can really get a lot of great knowledge in this group. Thank you so much. I can't believe I was saying earlier there's a lot more people in here now, but I was saying earlier I went from like a little over 500 subscribers to over 1,000 subscribers, and I haven't gotten one hater, not one troll. I've gotten 500 plus people that are just awesome. You guys are always in the comment section. You're always sharing your knowledge, your questions. You're always helping each other in that comment section, and I can't even start to describe how much I appreciate every single one of you. For those of you that are just getting in, I wanted to update you guys because a lot of you they ask about my dog all the time. I hear about, well, how's Mora doing? What's Mora doing? So nice seeing her in the background. And yeah, so every month Caroline set up a BarkBox subscription for Mora. And so every month we're going to do that. That's going to be a Tuesday video. And well, speaking of Tuesday videos, I have my 2-minute TikTok Taco Tuesdays. And doing 3 videos a week was hard. It's getting to be really hard. One, I was running out of ideas. And 2, having time to film, edit, and upload 3 times a week. It was building up. And nobody was really watching the Tuesday videos anyway. And so I got rid of those, but I'm still here every Sunday and every Thursday. Even if I am going live, but I'm here every Sunday and every Thursday. I still plan on doing that for as long as YouTube will let me. And yeah, I'm trying to catch up on comments here. You guys are awesome. I got so many comments right now. I can't believe there's 16 of you watching. There's 17 now. 10 thumbs ups. It's unreal. When I started YouTube, I really didn't think I was gonna get a subscriber, let alone over 1,000. I've only been doing this for 1 year. Yeah, slow mode would help. I don't know how to do that though. I've only gone live a handful of times, and yeah, you guys, I can't keep up. You guys are too awesome. Yeah, I do. I really truly appreciate all of you. Yeah, if you get dark matter, if you get a large timber wolf, yeah, you could probably ride it, especially at your height. They get really big, really big. There was a lottery not that long ago where you could hunt wolves. All right, TJ, I'll see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, YouTube does get kind of overbearing, but there was a lottery for timberwolf hunting here in Minnesota. Just 1 year, just a few people got to do it. And my friend had a buddy that shot a timberwolf. He got selected for the lottery, and he shot a timberwolf. And I didn't personally know the guy, but my friend Levi showed me a picture of this guy with his kill, you know, and I was like, holy moly, that's a decent sized bear. And he's like, that's not a bear, that's a timber wolf. And I was like, no way, you know, because it was like an all black timber wolf. I was like, no way. And he's like, that's a timber wolf. And then I started looking at it, and sure enough, that was a timber wolf, not a bear. And I couldn't believe how big they got. Yeah, getting burned out on YouTube, it's an easy thing to do, I've learned. When I first started, I was so excited. And I was all like, I'm going to put out like a video every day, and I can't wait to build my channel and all this. And it's a lot of work. A lot of work. You know, you watch these people like Chris Tanner and Living Survival and all these people that put out 2, 3 videos a week like it's nothing, and that's their job, you know. And I forgot that. I forgot that that's their livelihood and that's what they do. You know, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. They're doing 3 videos a week, and then I tried doing it on weekends alone, and I couldn't keep up. I couldn't do it, but you know, maybe I'll hit the lottery or something, and then I can do this full time, and I can do 3 videos a week again. Well, oh, so many comments. I'm gonna have to put slow mode on. I can't even scroll anymore. You guys are commenting so fast. Yeah. Even my Sunday and Thursday videos can get kind of overwhelming. I have videos in the bank. So I have videos that if I do get if work gets busy, or if I get sick, or if my son gets sick, I do have extra videos that I can put up. I don't like using them because they're not very good, but if I have to, I have to. All right, I'll see you, Fred. Have a good night. Yeah, I tried to do that batch when I was up in the camping room. I would try to batch make videos, you know. But a lot of you guys, having a camping channel, a lot of it is outdoors. You know, like if I want to show you guys how to start a fire, I can't do that in a camping room. I have to be in a place that allows that. And so I can't share the things that I always want to share by batch videos. And again, I don't want to be the guy that just goes, oh, this is an awesome pen, and then have another pen, this is an awesome pen, you know. I want to take the two and I want to compare them, you know. I want to show you the pros and the cons of each, so that when you guys are doing the research and the homework to purchase a pen, you guys actually know what you're looking for and what I like and don't like, and then maybe you might like or dislike different things. But you'll have more to base your opinion off of than just me saying, I think this is cool. You know? North Germany, that's awesome. Welcome. Get a gold pan. Yeah, that'd be fun. I always wanted to try panning for gold because I know a lot of people. I know a guy, he went to Alaska, and he was telling me that in Alaska you can find a puddle in the road and get a tiny little bit of gold. You know, it's everywhere up there. And he's all like, you'd be surprised in the United States. You know, you'll find gold in the weirdest places sometimes. And he'll just grab a pan and he'll pan for gold or whatever. He does a lot of different things. But yeah, he's like, you'll be surprised what you can find in just the like puddles, you know. And so I always wanted to learn how to do it just to see what I could find. But you know, that's another art form that takes a lot of time and skill to develop. You know, anything from Wolfpack Woodcraft is good, even though. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are so supportive. I can't thank you all enough. I appreciate you severely. I can't even. I don't know. There isn't a right word to describe how much I appreciate all your support and kindness. And you guys do. You mean a lot to me. I love being here on YouTube. I love seeing you guys' comments. It's a blast being here. My skill set when it comes to I build I don't Survivor Lily has her bug out camp, and I've never built anything like that. I've thrown a tarp over a lean-to. I've built a lean-to and thrown a tarp over it, and I've done a lot more in the lines of, like, I don't know. I don't want to call them survival shelters because I don't view survival like a lot of the other people on YouTube do. I like to be comfortable, and I like to enjoy myself. And so I make more shelters that, if I have the time and I have the resources and it's going to be a fun project, I'll throw together something real quick. But yeah, I don't go out like a Joe Robinette either with 5 pounds of water and a knife and just rough it. I like being comfortable when I'm in the woods. But with that being said, it is important that you do know how to use your tarps, and it is important to know how to use different ways of making comfortable shelters that aren't tents and that aren't, your stereotypical hammock setups or your camp setups, because if something were to happen, you know, knowing how to take that tarp and maximize it for the most warmth, getting it low so that the heat can build up on the inside, and making it small. Just because you have a 13 by 10 tarp doesn't mean you have to have a 13 by 10 shelter. You can make it as small and as compact as you want, and having that mindset and that knowledge to do that is just as important as having the tarp in the first place. Yeah, yeah, I'm jealous. I wish I had some woods that I could go to. See, I live in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, it's all farmland. It's all plowed, flat farmland. When I'm driving, there's fields as far as I can see, and so I don't. There's not a lot of woods. I have to drive at least 2.5, 3 hours up north before I'm in actual woods. So yeah, yeah, that's. See, I try to do that. It's that as well. I try to, I don't see things or do things because I do have such a wide variety of uh, passions. I do a little bit of backpacking, a little bit of bushcraft, a little bit of preparedness, a little bit of this, that, and the next thing. And I take all that knowledge and I try to interweave it with each other. And so I do see things a little bit different than others. And I try to share that knowledge with you guys just to kind of get you guys thinking outside the box. You know, just because you see this person do it this way doesn't mean that that's the only way it can be done. There's a lot of different people. I do. I like to be comfortable in the woods. All right, so when it comes to the woods for me, when I was growing up, we didn't have any money. And so we didn't go to Disneyland. We never even left the state. I was born and raised in Minnesota. I've never left Minnesota. And going to these campgrounds and stuff, that was our vacation. That was our getaway. That's where we left all our responsibilities, we left all our cares at home, and we would go camping at these resorts, and those were our vacations. And now I still don't have that much money. I still, I like to buy fancy things, but I save up. It takes me months to save up to buy something nice. And usually I buy something that I wasn't even saving up for. I've been trying to save up for a Lester River Burial shirt for years and years. And I usually end up buying something else. This last time I bought a JX5 Vengeful 1. And that, the woods is my vacation. That's where I go to escape the hustle and bustle of the real world. And so I'm not out there with a folding knife and a 5x7 tarp roughing it. That's a waste of a vacation in my eyes. But I see the importance in it. I see how that knowledge and being able to do that is important, but I don't know. I like to be out there and enjoy myself. I like to be comfortable and safe in the woods, and that's what I try to make my channel based on, as well as uh, being able to share our knowledge. You know, leave your knowledge and your questions in that comment section so that we can all be as safe and as comfortable in the woods as we can possibly be. You had money when you got married. Now she has all the money. She doubled her income and you lost everything. That's how marriage works. That's what they tell me anyway. Yeah, it's one of those. It doesn't take a lot of money to just get out in the woods. You know, you can each month just buy something small and then go out there. You know, it does. You don't need a fancy tent. You can go out in a tent. You can go out in just a tarp shelter. You know, but as long as you're comfortable and having fun, that's what it's all about. Yeah. Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, learning can be fun too, but I don't know, as my channel develops and as I spend more and more time in the woods with you guys, I'll probably learn more skills, and I'll probably, because I want to make the videos, you know. Up until this point, I uh I was just out there just doing nothing really, just staring at the stars, watching the fire, you know. But now that I have the ability to share my knowledge with you guys and ask you guys questions, and I have the opportunity to have a group of people that I can share and learn from, it's probably going to encourage me a lot more to get out there and do more primitive stuff. And as the channel grows, a lot, because I don't make anything off this. I try everything that I've made on my Amazon affiliate links. All my Amazon links go towards the giveaways. And so I gave away a Mora Companion. I gave away a Mora Bushcraft Black. I'm giving away this Tops Bob. And I don't make, I got new camera gear. Everything that affiliate links, I haven't gotten an AdSense check yet. That doesn't pay very well at all. My merch, nobody's bought my merch. So I don't make anything doing this. But as the channel grows and as everything accumulates, I'll have the funds to maybe get out a little bit more, Instead of picking up a Saturday at work, maybe hey, I don't need to work this Saturday. Maybe I'll just go in the woods and do something a little more fun. And that's kind of my hopes for the channel now that it's actually growing and I know that I can accomplish what I set out for. Maybe I can, not work as much and have this be kind of a sustainable hobby that I can really do a lot with. Yeah, cold. Yeah, the cold, that's an issue too. And here in Minnesota, during the winter, it almost never gets above freezing. And when it's like 20, 30 degrees outside, that's a good day. That's a warm day. And sharing and learning is the only reason you do YouTube. That's the only reason I do YouTube. Just because we're such a community, and we're a pack of like-minded people. We all like the same things. We all enjoy being out in the woods. We all have different knowledge, different skill sets, and if we put them all together, we can really accomplish a lot of really great things. And that's my favorite part of my channel and everybody else's channel, And I try to answer all your guys' questions. I try to comment back to every single one of you. And I really hope that you guys know how much I appreciate you. I really do. You guys mean a lot to me. 5 days in Ontario, Canada. Get lost on purpose. It's a great thing. The thing is get lost the right way. When it comes to survival, a lot of people, they're all like, oh, I'm gonna practice survival, and so then they're like, I'm completely naked in the woods in the middle of winter with only a lighter. And it's like, that's not practicing survival. Like, that's practicing, like, you had to have made a lot of horrible decisions to be put in that situation. And where the heck was that lighter? That you gotta keep that lighter, you know? Or they're like, I'm gonna go in the woods with only a folding knife. And it's, I go to Walmart with more than just a folding knife. Why would I be in the middle of the woods with only a folding knife? Like, you had to have made some pretty bad decisions to end up in that situation. And so I that's why I don't talk about survival and stuff on my channel, because a lot of the channels that do practice survival, they practice, you know, minimal gear, minimal everything. Like, you know, they're relying on friction fires and they're relying on all this stuff. And it's just, to me, there's a lot better options and decisions that can be made before that point. Yeah, yeah. If you're in the middle of the woods naked, you had to have pissed somebody off real bad. And I could have easily avoided that situation. If I pissed somebody off that bad, I tell Caroline all the time, I can run a lot faster scared than you can mad. Yeah, it is. It's dangerous, and you know, and it's not, I don't know, to me that's not survival. The person that I think does it the best personally is Far North Bushcraft. When he practices survival situations, what he does is he makes a scenario, right? So I remember watching one. I don't remember it exactly, but he was on his snowmobile or his snow machine, depending on where you live, and he went out and he was in the middle of nowhere, right? And he had a half a tank of gas, so he could get home safe. But he pretended that his gas needle got stuck at half tank and he actually ran out of gas. So that's a situation that you could literally be in. And then what he did is he had supplies in the back of his snow machine. He had what he had on him, and then he practiced survival in that situation. And you know, I don't remember it exactly, but I think there was like, he had a little saw and he was sawing also stuff, and so he thought maybe an axe or a hatchet or maybe a little bit larger saw like a silky saw would have made it a lot easier, you know. And so when he got home, he swapped out saws or the hatchet or whatever it was, you know. And so that if that situation was to ever happen again, he would have the materials and the tools and everything he needed to be as comfortable as possible. And that's how I feel survival should be looked at. It should be looked at looking at a situation and trying to figure out how I can make, if something bad were to happen, what are the tools and the supplies I would need to make that situation as comfortable as possible. And I think that is survival, to me anyway. And so, yeah, yeah, you guys are laughing at me. Far North Bushcraft is good. I do them. I try to watch all of them. Yeah, I suppose if that's dark matter, he always finds the positive in things, you know. Hard to jam a helicopter in a backpack. Yeah, maybe keep the backpack in the helicopter and just only travel helicopter. Yep, practice, practice, practice. Yep. See, and that's how I view survival. You know, you practice. If if I am hiking away from camp, you know, and I have a backpack full of supplies, maybe I'll take that backpack full of supplies and do an overnighter with it to see what its strengths and what its weaknesses are, so that if I'm in an emergency and all I have is that backpack, I know that what's in there is going to keep me comfortable. You know, I'm not going to be roughing it. I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to have the tarp. I'm going to have the grabber all-weather blanket to have a lean-to. I'm gonna have a little compact uh, bivy bag, Mylar bivy bag, like an SOL escape bivy. I'm gonna have what I need to be comfortable, not just live to see another day, but to be comfortable. I'm not gonna be as comfortable as if I had all my gear back at camp, but as comfortable as possible in any kind of situation. Military poncho, yeah, that works really well actually. The the ones that snap together, those work really well too, because then you can have quite a large shelter, or you can have it so the one poncho's a lean-to and the other one's your ground cloth. Yep. Yeah, a lot of things can happen, and I understand that you can lose your stuff and you can this and that, but like my EDC is on me every day. Whether I'm at work, whether I'm going to the store, whether I'm in the woods, I at least have a lighter, a ferro rod, flashlight, and my multi-tool on my person. The only way I'm gonna leave those or lose those is if I lose my pants, and it's gonna be pretty hard for me to lose my pants in the middle of the woods. And if I am in the woods, I usually have a belt knife on as well, so that's just one more resource. You know, either my used to be my BK9 or my Ulti-Rite Genesis. I've been testing out the Vengeful One, so that's been on my hip a couple times. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot more fun when you can still feel your hands and feet. That is very, 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 very true. Yeah, and when it's real cold, it doesn't take long before you can't feel your hands or your feet anymore. It doesn't take long at all. And so being able to do those things, when you're comfortable and when you're safe and that, even like different ferro rods act different. You have those mixed metal rods, and then you have those hard rods. Knowing which one you have with you can make a difference too, and just practicing those things as well. 100% wool is a good thing. 100% wool is a great thing. Keeps you warm even when it's wet. It holds 80% of its insulating value even when it's wet. Yep, I love wool. Real cold, like -20, yeah. The Arctic wind chill, yeah. -20. In Minnesota, we can have wind chills down to -50, -60. They don't even call off work or anything when it's those -20, -30. We still, everything just goes on as normal. Yeah. Snow pants, I don't know. I have Carhartt bibs, because they're robust and they can handle a lot of different things. But I find that layering, like even fleece pants and sweat pants, usually is warmer than snow pants. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I found a wool hat in -20. How? I use darn tough wool socks too. They I don't know. There's something about them. They keep your feet a lot warmer and drier. I usually always have cold feet, even when I have like my big thick wool socks on. I think my big thick ones, they're cheap. I bought them on clearance at Walmart, so I think they cut the circulation. So I think that's why they don't work as well. But those darn tough socks, they keep my feet dry and warm, and I really like darn tough. And plus, they have a lifetime warranty on them, so buy once and you have a pair that you can just send back and get a new one at any time. They'll either send you a new pair or they'll fix your pair, no questions asked. Charlotte shuts down at 20 degrees. Carhartt is good. I like Carhartt. I like the robustness of Carhartts. You're not buying a new pair. Because like snow pants, you got to buy a new pair all the time. Mississippi shuts down before I get here. Hey, hum. Yeah, the darn tough socks. They dare you to wear a hole in them. They dare you to do it. And if you do it, you just send them back and they'll ship you a new pair. Yeah, I really like darn tough socks. They're expensive. I think they're like $16, $17 for one pair. But that one pair it's gonna last you a lifetime. It's a lifetime warranty. And they are out of Vermont. A wool blanket. Yeah, a wool blanket. The Pathfinder wool blanket is my favorite wool blanket that I own. I have a couple different military surplus blankets. I have a Swedish wool blanket knockoff that is not good at all. So be very careful on what you buy when it comes to wool blankets, because it's itchy, pokey, scratch, like all the horror stories of wool. That's what that blanket is, and so you got to be careful when you're buying. Sometimes you get what you pay for. Yeah, see, I'm the same way. As long as I'm warm and comfortable, I can sleep anywhere. Yeah. Well, yeah, it holds 80% of its insulating value even when it's wet. I have the Pathfinder wool blanket, and it is really good. That's my favorite blanket. Oh, getting parched. I got my Self-Reliance Outfitters koozie, and then I'm drinking Mountain Dew. Not sponsored by either one. And you'll know that I will never be sponsored by Mountain Dew, because if they started handing out free Mountain Dew, I'd put them out of business. I drink I drink a lot of Mountain Dew. I don't have a Snug Pack Jungle blanket, but I hear a lot of good things about them. And yeah, I don't own one. The wool will scratch for you. You just gotta shift a little bit, and that scratchy wool really get in there. Do the dew, yup. I drink a lot of Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. If you pay attention in my camp videos, because I'll pack it with me. I'll either have a liter Mountain Dew that I put in my Ursack, or I'll have a couple cans with me, and they sneak into some of my videos. Yeah, I love Mountain Dew. I like the Live Wire Mountain Dew, the orange. I like that one too. It's not as good as the regular Mountain Dew, but it is very good. Coffee and water. See, I don't like coffee. I don't like hot drinks. That's I like chaga tea. I like chaga tea, but I wait for it to get to room temperature. Uh there's like green tea. I like green tea, but I wait for it to cool down. I don't drink coffee. Yeah, I know. I'm the weirdest person in the world not drinking coffee. I think I'm the only outdoorsman on the planet Earth that doesn't drink coffee. But yeah. I'm not a coffee drinker. I know a lot of people, they can't handle life without coffee, and I can't handle life without Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is my coffee. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. There's something about it. I don't drink coffee, and I don't drink beer. I don't like beer either. I'm the weirdest person in the world. Yeah, because everybody, that seems to be like when you go and you visit somebody. That seems to, oh, we should grab a beer, you know. I don't like beer. Or they're pouring, or like, oh, put on a pot of coffee. Mm, you know. Yeah, I do not like beer. Cold and sweet tea. I like a lot of different teas. I am a tea drinker, but again, I don't like hot tea. Yeah, maybe I'm not as weird as I thought I was. A lot of you are saying you don't like beer. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I drink mixed drinks. I like Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan is my drink of choice. Captain Morgan mixed with Dr. Pepper. That's that's what I drink. If I'm going out, that's usually they usually order a beer and I'll order a Captain, and they'll usually have 2 or 3 beers to my one Captain. A jolly good fellow, you know. I don't know. Patron, yeah, it's when you're gonna party hard, that's when the Patron shots start coming out, and yeah, got a little Captain in me. Not today, not yet anyway. Beer battered fish and shrimp. Yeah, I like shrimp. I like shrimp a lot actually. Shrimp and fish. I like panfish. Yeah, yeah. The Patron shots will get you every time though. That's that's when you go from I can handle life, and then the Patron shots come, and then you're tomorrow's gonna suck. Tomorrow's gonna be a horrible day. But we do it anyway. I don't know why. Crown Royal. Yeah, the uh, is it just apple or is it green apple? The Crown Royal, the apple one, the Crown Royal apple. That's Caroline's favorite. Caroline likes the apple Crown Royal. Yeah, hard stuff makes you honest, huh? Yeah, being honest is a blessing and a curse sometimes. You learn who appreciates your opinion a lot faster when you're honest. A lot of trout and salmon. I like salmon. I don't think I've ever had trout, like real trout. I've had salmon. I like salmon. Campfires and spirits, yeah. Yeah, Crown and Coke. Yeah, Caroline puts the apple Crown in Sprite, I think, just to dilute it because she likes the taste. Yeah, she really likes it. Yeah, yeah, being honest. People say I'm too honest. They say, if you have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. But when you're trying to help, like when you're genuinely trying to help somebody, if like, I see that as, yeah, they might get mad at me. Yeah, they might not ever talk to me again, but at least I know that they know. You know what I mean? Like I know that they know that that's not okay. And I think that that's worth a lot. And that's another thing about me is if there's something about me, and I don't know, how can I get better? If I want to be the best version of myself, you by you guys telling me or the people I care about telling me, that's how I can look at it and I can say, you know what, maybe he was right. Maybe I should try something different. Or I can be like, he's full of crap, and like, you know, that's how you distinguish who your real friends are. That's how you distinguish who cares about you and who doesn't, you know. And so I don't see anything wrong with being honest. You don't have much to say to folks. No. Yeah. The other thing that sets that apart too, I guess, is if you say you need to stop drinking, you're an alcoholic, but then you still drink in front of them, and you have to be able if you are a good enough friend and a good enough person to tell them the truth, you should also be kind enough and generous enough to help them with whatever issue they have. Or if there's something good about that person, you should be able to say that as well. You should be able to not just critique people, you should be able to show them the good, the bad, and help them through any bad situation they might be having. Yeah. I get along with pretty much everyone too. I'm there. I get myself in trouble sometimes, but usually, forgiveness is pretty big part of my life, I guess. we'll just say that. Yeah, yeah. Give them their. Just tell them, hey, I don't like the way that you're doing this for this reason. Just like stop doing that. You're an idiot. There's a big difference. There's a big line there. Yeah, yeah. I've been on for over an hour now. An hour and 1 minute officially. Give yourself peace of mind. Yeah. Forgiveness will change. I must be the oldest person here. I don't know, you might be. I know that I am not the oldest person in here. Still a young buck. Yeah, you guys are all older than me. 36, I'm younger than you. 51, I'm younger than 36. I'm younger than 51. I'm younger than 33. I'm younger than 53. I'm younger than 52. I might be the youngest one in here. Hello from Oklahoma. If you're 21, I'm like 6. I'm a 6-year-old with a beard. Red beard. I get a lot of... I'm blonde hair, red beard. And so a lot of people, how can you be blonde with a red beard? And I tell them it's because I'm part Chuck Norris. 21, but that was years and years and years ago. What's up? I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I'll be 21 forever. I might be the youngest one in this chat. I don't know. I'm glad you guys like the channel though. I'm glad you guys are sticking through. I'm gonna be here every Sunday and every Thursday for as long as YouTube will let me. I am 30 years old. Actually, March 14th, I'll be 31. So coming up close. I'm gonna be well into my 30s. 31. Yeah, I feel the same way. So I pay really close attention to my analytics because I am trying to grow this channel the best I can. And so I watch a lot of Roberto Blake and Tim Schmoyer and Sean Connell at Think Media TV, and I'm trying to grow a really good channel here. Yeah. Hate equally. Don't let anyone feel left out. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm trying to grow this channel, right? So I know my analytics and I know a lot about my channel and my audience and all that. And from like 13 to 18, there's only like 1% of every single person that watches my channel. I go through my whole lifetime of my channel. I started this channel in 2007, but I didn't post any videos or anything. I just started the channel to comment. And then I I changed my name to Wolfpack Woodcraft, and then I started making videos. Last February, I've been doing this for exactly 1 year. And yeah, so for the whole time I've been making videos, only like 1% of every single person that's watched this channel is 13 to 18 years old. So there's not a big big young gathering that comes to this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the giveaway's only got 2 days left. In 2 days, I give away the Bushcraft, the Brothers of Bushcraft Tops Bob. Here it is again. It's got the warranty card and everything in it. It even says care and feeding of your new Tops knife. You guys probably can't read, it's too fuzzy. But yeah, so that's 2 days. I give away the knife and I get kicked out of the YouTube partner program because I'm going to be a couple hundred hours short of the 4,000 hours. I made the 1,000 sub goal though, so I'm blown away. That's amazing. Yeah, I got a giveaway going on. There's a video. I'll share it. If you go to my Facebook page, I'll share it right after this live stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope one of you guys win this knife. I hope, because I've noticed there's a lot of people that have came in and they have subscribed and they've entered the giveaway and then they unsub right away. And luckily the Gleam program, I'm pretty sure, I'm using the free version, so I don't know if the free version does it. But the Gleam, one of the benefits of using it is when they pick a winner, they make sure that all the validations are met still. So but the problem is like if it picks a winner based on, because you get all these entries, and so if it picks it based on if they watch the video, they'll win. But if it picks one of the entries of you have to be a subscriber, they'll check to make sure that you're actually a subscriber. And if and then I don't know, it might only be the paid version. I don't know if the free version does it, but they'll go through and they'll make sure, because the 2 mandatory entries is you have to be a subscriber and you have to watch the video. And so I think, I'm not sure, again, I don't want to say something that's not accurate, but maybe the paid version, they'll make sure that the 2 mandatory or any of the mandatory needs are met when they pick that winner. So yeah, Wolfpack, go to Facebook and then Wolfpack Woodcraft, just search it and I should come up. And yeah, I'll share that video. And then one of the entries, so you're gonna have to subscribe, and then you're gonna have to, well, you're already subscribed, but you're gonna have to watch a video. Those are the mandatory entries, because I'm trying to get the 4,000 hours of watch time and the subscribers, but I've already met the subscriber goal. But you're going to have to do those 2, and then when you do those 2, it's going to unlock more options. And one of them is liking my Facebook page, following me on Twitter, writing a comment on my website. And so then you can get even more entries, so you get even more chances to win. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Thank you so much. Yep, I am. I'm like, here, I can actually look at it right now. I'm 82% of the way there. I got 3.3 thousand hours in the last 12 months. So I'm about 700 hours around shy. And then, yeah, it's that I'm hoping, because I have been getting a lot more watch time. My Rush 24, a video I did like a year ago, is still doing really well. It's got like 16,000 views. And then my Mora multi-mount sheath system, I show you guys how to put it on a Molly attachment, because it took me a long time to figure out how to use that thing on Molly. So I made a video about it. And I might have the only video showing you how to use that in a Molly system in English. So I had to watch all these videos in Swedish, and I don't speak Swedish. And I had to figure out how they were doing it just by watching them. And then once I figured it out, I made a video in English on it, and that video is actually doing really well too. Yeah, yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it by the 20th. I'm not gonna get the hours, but I'll get there eventually. You know, it's just a matter of time. Every single day, my channel just gets a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better, and one of these days I'll have it. Oh, I've been talking for over an hour. Yeah, I see you, Wayward Crow. I see you in a lot of comments too, and I appreciate those comments. 1,100 watch hours. It takes a lot of work. YouTube is a lot of work. Yeah. I've actually had a couple of subscribers tell me that they took my because your uploaded videos, so every video you ever made is a playlist, and they'll put that on like a tablet or something that they don't use anymore. They'll just put that on and then they'll let it run through. And so I've been getting a lot of watch hours through that. Yeah, live. Yeah, this has been over an hour, so if I can just get 700 views on this one video, on this one live stream, I'll make it in no time. Yeah. You see, a lot of people don't have Facebook. That's why I didn't make it one of the mandatory things, because a lot of people don't like Facebook. And so the mandatory things I kept on YouTube, because this is the community that is the biggest. You guys are the ones that support me the most. You guys are the ones that comment and help me learn and help each other. And this community is the best community I have. And so when it comes to the giveaway, I made sure that all the entries to enter were YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people hate Facebook. Fake book. Yeah. Yep, I'll get my hours. It might not be in the next couple days, but my goal, my real goal was to get, excuse me, was to get back into the partner program before my birthday, which is March 14th. And so I didn't plan on making it February 20th. I didn't think I was get as close as I am, honestly. So if I watch 30 minutes and Wayward watches 30 minutes, they count that as 1 hour, even if you watch the same time. Yeah. Yeah, so everybody that's watching, yeah, all the minutes add up. Minutes, seconds, it all, well, I don't think they count seconds, but minutes matter. That's what they keep saying. Minutes matter. That's the YouTube algorithms and everything. Minutes matter. They want people to come on the platform and spend as much time as possible on YouTube without going to Facebook or Twitter or Twitch or Amazon or anything. And so minutes matter. So the longer you can keep somebody's attention on YouTube, whether it's through one video or a chain of videos, like if you're looking for a Rush backpack and you watch my Rush backpack video and then somebody else's Rush backpack video and somebody else's Rush backpack video, they'll keep my video in the chain because it kept them on YouTube looking for more backpacks. And so minutes matter. The longer you can have people watching your stuff, the better you'll do in YouTube. Now, yeah, you got to be careful on that Facebook. Minutes, number of subs. Number of subs actually doesn't really matter. Once you hit 1,000, yeah, they don't really care about how many subscribers you have. They care more about engagement and minutes. I don't Twitter either. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't like social media. They like YouTube though. Where YouTube, I guess YouTube's a lot more private because like if you're not commenting and you're not engaging, you disappear. You know. Where in Facebook people can find you no matter what. You know. They if you know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy, they can find you on Facebook. Where on YouTube, I can find you only if you comment on my stuff or if I find you through somebody else's comments. There is no tracking people on YouTube, and I think that's what makes it a better platform. Yeah, more Bushcraft Black. It's a great knife. I'm getting the Mora Garberg Black in April. I pre-ordered it. I'm excited to see if there's literally any benefits to it over the stainless steel matter. Yeah, more subs does equal more watch time and more views. But YouTube cares about the watch time and views. The subscribers just are the reaction to that. The other, I guess it does matter too because after 1,000 you unlock a lot of stuff, and then 10,000 you unlock everything. So you get the community tab, you get access to all the YouTube shops and whatever they have, the studios and stuff. But after 10,000, you have all the benefits YouTube has to offer. Yeah. Yeah, you live on YouTube. I did too for a really long time. Well, I do now. I'm either watching YouTube videos or I'm making YouTube videos, or I'm working or I'm watching my son. So my son, I only get him on the weekends. I get him every weekend, every Friday, Saturday, because I don't like the every other weekend thing. I'm not a fan of that. That's too long to go without seeing someone you care that much about. And so I get them every Friday and Saturday, and then I get them once during the week as well. Just I'll pick them up after school, and then we'll hang out for a few hours. So one day during the week, whatever works out best for me and his mom, and then every Friday, Saturday. Unless we have to switch for some reason, like if she has something fun planned for Friday, we'll switch Saturday, Sunday. But I get them every weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I can't believe the support and everything you guys do for me. I should get off soon. I've been on for almost an hour and 20 minutes. The time flies when you're live. Like I don't know how or why, but it doesn't feel like it's been almost an hour and 20 minutes. Feels like I just got here. Yeah, it's I get along really, really well with my son's mom. I get along with her extremely well. Not me, Caroline, and her. We're friends. We get along extremely well. We'll hang out sometimes. Like even like when we go to conferences and stuff, all three of us go. All three of us do everything. Anytime Hayden wants us there, we're all there, and when there's no questions, no nothing, and we all get along. We all help each other. It's I live a very good life. You know, I don't have a lot of money. I live in a very small little house, but I live a very good life. You know, yeah, I should go too. Yeah, yeah. I try to be upbeat. I try. It's easy though when you have all of you guys, and you guys are commenting and supportive, and it's hard to be depressed or down, or it's so much. It's I don't even have to try to be upbeat and positive, because there's just so many positive vibes and so much positivity. Even when I'm making my videos, like I used to be nervous and scared, making videos and being on the camera and what are people gonna think and this and that. But now that I have all of you guys, and I know that you guys are gonna be there in that comment section, and I get excited. It's easy. It's just effortless to be upbeat and positive, and you know, do what I do. Yeah, there's a lot of good things in life if you look for them. If you look for the bad, you're gonna see the bad. If you look at the good, you're gonna find the good. And so I just always focus on the good, and you can always find good. Always. We do have a great community. I think we have the best community. Sexy is a state of mind. You know what I used to say? Because, like, you go to the bar, and then there's breakups, and people are depressed, and then they want to go and they want to try to find girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. And I always said, some people are going to tell you to use your head, don't be dumb. Use your head. Some people are going to tell you to follow your heart, your heart will guide you and lead you. And then I would always tell them, no, don't follow it. Follow your bladder, because your bladder is going to tell you you're an 8. And who wouldn't hook up with an 8? Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Come join us. Flash in your pan. I think I've been on Flash in your pans live before. CR, have a great night, man. Yeah, bars are the same as Facebook. There's a lot of people pretending to be better than they are. Yeah, they get a couple drinks in you and everybody becomes bulletproof and rich. All of a sudden you can afford every drink at the bar, you can afford this and that. In reality, you can't afford any of that. You're going to be hurting in the morning. But yeah, I suppose it's been over an hour and 20 minutes. I've had a wonderful time hanging out with all of you. You guys are awesome. And I can't express. There are no words that really communicate how much I appreciate every single one of you. The knowledge you guys have shared with me, the great questions you guys ask, the way you help each other in the comment section. It's mind-blowing. I can't believe the community and the people that I've come in contact with and the friends that I've made. I want to thank you all so much. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for coming in. Oh, wait. Wait for what? I'm glad you guys had a good time. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you.